kuchukua tahadhari mapema. Nadhani ilichelewa sana, ndio maana tumepata hili tatizo, na labda ukishajibu hilo, tajibu la pili kuhusiana na labda yale mabadiliko, yale mambo rais alizungumzia jana kuhusiana na sekta ya kilimo, maziwa, majani chai, kahawa. Labda umepokea hiyo ripoti yenye rais alipeana mwelekeo na jinsi kuhakikisha unaitekeleza kamilifu?
Sitaki I don't want to engage in a blame game because it's not going to help us in any way. But the information we have is the challenge is that these locusts originate from areas where there is war, and usually the control is concerted effort regionally. There is no single country that can control them, and therefore, because of the problems in Somalia and the problems in Yemen, the usual controls that are done regionally coordinated we were not able to control because of that, and therefore we have this emergency. What we are doing is to make sure that the frontline counties, because they could still come. I mean, it's not like what the swamps that are there. We couldn't have other swamps coming from those places because there is nobody in charge in some of those war zones. So that's why increasing our capacity in the frontline counties to make sure that we are able to contain the situation. And we are told largely in the next, we have to be vigilant the next 4 months or so, and then we will be sure that there is no emergency ahead. So I think the most important thing is to look forward and sort out the problem instead of engaging in a blame game in terms of who shares what to blame. That's not for me to judge. Yes, but I think there has been quite some, looking at the report they have given me, the team here, they have done quite some work. The situation could have been worse. This team here has done a very good job, but you can see we have enhanced 4 aircrafts for surveillance, 4 aircrafts additional for spraying, additional teams for trained in the counties. So it's almost like doubling. If you ask me, it's actually doubling, maybe even tripling the capacity, because it was largely private sector. Those farms that are in the aircraft spraying, we are now handing additional ones to do spray 4 additional ones, 4 additional surveillance aircrafts right away being deployed. You can be sure we will contain the situation. Yes, the other issues I would also probably go into them unless there is a question on this particular matter. Then we can go to answer his question on those other issues. Yes. Yes. When we are saying containing is simply because the swarms are there, you spray them, they die. You kill them. It means you have contained. So like the 7 swarms were contained. It is technical language. It's basically spraying them and clearing them, and then they die. So 7 swarms were cleared. They are no longer there, not posing any menace. Of course, when they are dying, a few of them would go there. But when they are not in swarms, they are largely contained. It's nothing, that's what we are calling containing. 7 swarms contained, cleared in those areas. But you see, they could come from, from those countries again, and therefore that's why there are those surveillance teams still continuing, county teams being trained. And then what we are dealing with are 5 swarms, and already we got some report on one of them that has been sprayed that they are already dying. You need to share that clip with them to show the effect of the work we are doing.
Waziri, from a technical expert, is it possible to have, with the efforts that you have put in, 8 aircrafts in total, the money and the spray and all that, is it possible to give a duration within a certain period the menace will have been contained, being from the technical side?
Yes, we would want Joka to respond to that. But we are saying, what you're saying, giving a timeline is, we are not in control in what is happening in Eritrea, Somalia. So there are swamps there that could come. So the only thing you can maybe report to you is the swamps that are already in the country, those 5 swamps, what can be done to those ones. But swamps coming again, since you have no control there to contain them where they are, you have to wait them in the front line and deal with them. So that's why we are saying to give you certainty in terms of dealing with it completely is because of lack of control in those places. But Joka can respond to that. Any other technical question that Joka can respond to?
Do you have any concerted effort from neighboring countries where these locusts are coming from?
Yes, we do. Yes, indeed. Even there is an aircraft that is on the way from Zambia. Because we are part of these organizations and resources are deployed regionally. There is an aircraft on the way which has been cleared. It's actually being cleared in Tanzania to cross over to join, to be part of the equipment that is helping us deal with the menace. The resources has also been given by FAO. Those are all regional, because these institutions, Kenyans are part of that. Kenya is part of that bilateral agreements on dealing with these regional challenges that are not country-specific. But Joka would probably respond better in terms of the details. You can proceed, Joka, right away. Any other technical question you can ask him to add on to what we have said?
Thank you, Minister, and welcome to the ministry, and congratulations, sir. As the Minister is saying, which is very well put, we are part of the global family. The locust invasion here is being handled by all of us in the region. For desert locust control, we are 9 countries. And I listed this the other day, from Djibouti, Eritrea, Ethiopia, Kenya, Somalia, South Sudan, Tanzania, and Uganda. And in all these countries, we are all alert and we have deployed. For now, our biggest threat is coming from Somalia. I was in Somalia about a month ago, and as the minister says, there are challenges in security, so nobody has gone in to control them there. But in Ethiopia, DLCO, the Desert Locust Control Organization, we have 2 aircrafts which are functioning there, and the Ethiopia government has also hired private aircrafts to complement that. In Kenya here, we have 2 aircrafts from the organization, and additionally from our sister organization, the International Red Locust Control Organization, based in Dora, Zambia. They are bringing in a helicopter, a chopper, which will also help us in surveillance, because we are part of the global family. In terms of what had you...
The duration, the efforts you are putting at what time within what
okay.
duration do you expect?
Okay, we've been on board now for the last 2 weeks. This the locusts came in about just after Christmas, 28th. We anticipate that in the next 4 months we'll be in the field doing survey and control. And at the end of the 4 months, we should have covered most of that ground. The only thing biologically to say here is these insects do lay eggs. And if they lay eggs, the hatching will come. For now, the locusts which we are seeing are called immature stages. When they mature, they will lay eggs. And those eggs can hatch into larvae, which we call nymphs. And the nymphs can then attack again. So, Minister, we have to be alert for the next 4 months, and I think we are able to do that given the support we are getting from government, from FAO, and the regional organizations.
Question about that. Are we saying that the farmers in these affected counties now they cannot go down and plant anything because you can expect anything from the neighboring countries?
No. The farmers should go on with their normal practices. Don't be alarmist. The farmers can go on with their normal practices. These insects sometimes, they follow the weed. You may see them tomorrow here. They are blown by the weed and go to another country. They fly about 100 to 150 kilometers per hour. But please, the farmers, go on with your activities. Once we put the control activities which are here, we are sure we win this war.
Question. How safe are the chemicals to the vegetation and the
The pesticides we are using are registered, and I have Peter Opio here and David Mwangi. They're registered with us, the Pest Control Products Board. We have evaluated them. They are safe, and they have no effect on the pesticides and on non-target pests. They are safe. Actually, and we said here last time, these insects can also be used as food.